Hi, my name's Sue Ellam. I'm a tarot reader and have been for 25 years. I'm using the Mythic Tarot, which is based on Greek mythology.
And I'm Carrie Beleno. For 23 years, I have been an intuitive Reiki master teacher, spiritual life coach. It's now my full-time career. And the word I have chosen today is security. Security, which is a hot topic in everybody's minds right now. And so the energy I'm getting around security is that it's all an illusion. Surprise. So we tend to think about security as extremely 3D items: money, locks, video cameras, stock market, investments, all kinds of different ways to feel secure. But where we're headed, where we're going, what we're going to uncover and unfold and realize for ourselves is that security actually lies within us. And the reason that is because people don't yet fully realize and accept the fact that we create our reality. And Sue and I have done lots of videos where we've talked about this. You can scroll back through one of the early ones. I know we talked about creating our reality. And the question I often get is, like, some of the reality out there actually sucks. So why would somebody create that? But we do, because we have learned how to evolve and rise up out of trauma. So we create those experiences for ourselves, in a nutshell. So the security actually resides in our emotional center, in our balance. When you look at life as an observer up here, when you understand that your emotional groundedness, your place that you put your energy and your time and your money is actually cultivating your security, it's like an insurance policy. When you put yourself first, when you put your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical health and well-being as a priority, always a priority, it is your security blanket. It is your insurance policy that you will be taken care of, that you will create the best scenarios for yourself, and that you will find the correct resources or people or opportunities when things do go a little wonky. You will create a better resource outcome for yourself. So this is a plea for everyone who's listening to put your mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical health and well-being, make it a priority right now, because that's your best investment in security.
Yep. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, security. It's about looking after yourself. It's about making sure that you don't give out more energy than you've taken in. And what's popping into my mind at the moment is the scenario of a man walking down the street, and there's somebody who's cold and they haven't got many clothes. So what the guy does is strip himself naked and gives all his clothes to the person who's now warm, and he then freezes from the cold. So it's having enough for yourself in order that you can actually give out to others. So but it's not just with physical stuff, it's with skill sets, learning new things, being able to share ideas with people that maybe change their life in some way or give them another perspective, might open their eyes. So it's about looking after yourself as well on a physical as well as material level, but it goes, a lot of the need for security comes out of fear of loss. So if you're coming from a secure place within yourself, then you can deal with whatever happens. I mean, how many times have you heard about stock market crashes and people killing themselves because all their security is in the money, and they haven't built up their own. They're all about that's their belief system, that they're only as worth as much as how many possessions they have, and so they haven't built up a kind of strong inner core to tell them that yes, they might have lost all their money, but they can build again. So, but they don't believe that. So security is very much an internal thing, and knowing that you will be looked after. The universe has your back. You will be looked after, whatever circumstances you're in. You're not alone. And that is where security comes in, where your car breaks down, you can walk along a road and know that nobody's going to hurt you, nobody's going to attack you, because there's something there. And again, sorry, this is another story that's just popped into my head. There was a woman that was walking down the street, and there was a guy coming towards her, and he looked a bit dodgy, and she was a bit concerned. So she asked for help. She asked for guidance, and she walked down this alley, and the guy just disappeared. Anyway, she saw in the paper a few days later that another woman had walked down that same alley 20 minutes later and been raped by this guy. And I don't know, I can't remember how, but she told the police about it and identified him. And she said, I don't understand why he didn't attack me. And she said, because there was two men walking, you had a man on either side of you. That's what he saw. So he saw people who weren't actually there because she'd asked for protection. And so this is security, knowing that whatever happens, whatever life throws at you, you are going to be okay, as long as you trust and you believe. And that is, that's security. You need to be willing to sacrifice the things that are no longer serving you. This can be negative thoughts. This can be friendships, relationships that are no longer serving you, with people that can a bit kind of they can cause your lack of security, that they're not going to be looking out for you. They haven't got your back. So it's time to make willing sacrifices of some of the things in your life in order for something better. So you're only around the people, the situations which are to your highest good, because God helps those that help themselves. You can ask for protection, but then if you're going to go out into really dubious places, then you're kind of saying, well, I'm asking for protection, though I'm not going to protect myself. I'm just relying on you to do it. So it's using kind of common sense as well, and following your intuition with things. And you will have, sorry, that was the Hanged Man. And here we have the Six of Cups, which is peace and tranquility, knowing that your dreams are about to come to fruition, knowing where your heart is. So if you have this feeling of inner security, knowing that you're protected whatever happens, then you don't lose sleep at night. you have peace and tranquility, and you can embrace life as a whole, because you know nobody can harm you. People can only harm you when you give your power away. You know, when you say, oh well, you made these rules, and if I don't obey them, then I'm going to be in trouble. You give other people your power, then you can never have security when you give other people your power. You have to be responsible for yourself. And we're going back a bit to the previous card, the Hanged Man. We have the Queen of Swords here, and this is, don't accept second best in your life. Only go for the best security, the best people, the best circumstances. And the more you tune in to yourself, the more you will be guided, and you won't end up in a situation where you would be in any danger, because your intuition would have stopped you from going if you're listening to it, because we're all protected. Often people get into difficult situations because they aren't in touch with their intuition. They're not listening to their inner guidance, and they put themselves into difficult situations. So only accept the best for yourself and the people you care about, and you won't have any reason to worry about your own security. So there you go. Perfect.
Similar messages.
Yeah. So we're very much in tune. And I promise we don't have a script. Thanks very much for joining us.
We talk over each other. Like, subscribe, and share, please.
Bye.